Bruh.
Whoa. Yeah, dude.
Dude, the fucking double bass at the end. the double bass with the fucking.
Dude, that was so sick.
Oh man.
I know who that was.
Oh God! Oh, hold on.
Dude, you know everything I did, Phil.
Mine's
yeah.
out of playing in the background again. Okay, I got it. The fucking double bass at the end got me so good.
Yeah, man. There was a lot of
that was so ridiculous.
This was so dance. So dance.
Oh my God!
I have a question. Who got it before Phil again?
It was me.
And then Zach after Phil. Wait, so Zach, you know everything that I did. Zach's not there.
There was so much percussion in this, like so much more percussion than I thought there would be.
Dude.
Yeah.
There's dragons in there, man. There's dragons.
There's almost like there's two dragons in there somehow.
Yeah.
There's actually there's two dragons. Well,
there's actually two. Almost
two and a half dragons.
It was almost as if they're doubled or something. Yeah, dude. Holy shit. Fucking guacamole. I went second.
I'll start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jesus fucking Christ.
I hear Lex whining.
Should we just listen to it again?
Yeah,
I like listening it to. I definitely think we should listen to it again. Whether or not you guys want to.
I'm just kidding. We should do this first, but.
Well,
after we talk about it, we should listen to it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
what'd
also,
what'd be cool is if we could all play it at once, and then turn it down a little bit, and then we play it, and Sarah goes and talks over it to show us what he did.
I think it would be a better idea if Srope shares screen and plays his Ableton original, and then I play mine, and then we go through it.
That'd be cool, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
I love the idea of showing your DAW. I just think there should be a time limit on how long.
I only need like 3 minutes.
Yeah,
like it won't be a long time.
Okay. So I can totally understand now why it's called Double Dragon Turbo something. There's so many video game sounds in it. It's crazy. So what I did when I started the track, what I had in my mind was I'm gonna add 3 big drops. That's the first thought I had. I wanted 3 big drops. So the first thing I did was bass. I did bass guitar, or not guitar. I did a lot of fucking bass. Here, I'll just show you.
Bass synth.
Yeah, so I had lots of bass and lots of bass on bass. I used almost every bass that Ableton allowed me to have. So I started off. I'm gonna stop my share real quick. I started off with that, bump, bump, bump,
bump. Yeah.
I had that kind of like filtered. I let it go, and I also did like this little synth behind it, and so then it builds up. Then the first drop was the one I worked on mostly, and I had this cool little lead synth that I really love the sound of. That just goes, and that's when I go, it's a Bandemic, and I drop it right there, and then the bass line continues, but it's like a little more distorted. So then I go through that section. Then I drop it, and I have pretty much nothing because I felt really bad at the last track when I didn't leave enough space, and people feel like they needed to add shit to the end. So like I had nothing for about a minute and a half, and then I came in with that like that alarm sounding thing, like bam, 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 like came in with that. And then I had that second drop, which had the Mario sound, and then some other weird sounds in it, and like a helicopter that was escalating. And then
Nice.
And then that was the second drop. And then then I had another about minute of nothing, and then I had this. It kind of got buried, but it was like this. And it like built up for a while. I think that got extended, which was genius, whoever did that. And then I had a gun cocking, and then I said run, and I came in with my last bass line. And all of my vocals, that's the only thing I really want to show you on here is my vocals.
Did you pitch shift the vocals down because they sounded really bassy?
No, his voice sounds like this naturally, Pat.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it just sounded really cool.
All
Did,
of my vocals were toned down 7 octaves. So
there you go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's
Wow.
tough.
So this is by the way, this is a session here.
There's the synth bass. Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun.
have 24 tracks on this.
Nice, man. That's a cool way to start it. Because then it's a nice skeleton, dude.
So
And you had the drops, so every drop, like people heard them because it sounds like you built some tension on your drops and stuff too. So like it was natural for us to want to.
Yeah. Can you hear this?
Barely.
Yeah,
but yes.
Yeah, it just needs to be louder.
This is
Yeah, right. Super low.
This is really the only part I want to show.
I couldn't
It's a
figure out
band,
I couldn't
me
figure
neither.
out what you were saying there.
Yeah, I didn't know until today, until like tonight.
You couldn't hear it?
Well, you got this track right after, so you probably could.
Yeah, I just couldn't make out what he was saying exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to listen to it again then. Yeah, I'm just saying it's a Bandemic.
I could.
What about
I knew someone was talking. I just couldn't hear what they were saying.
what about the Syrup? What about the last drop where you say run it? Or it sounds like you're saying run it.
So the idea of the last drop is the main character, whoever that is, hears the gun cock.
He's telling his story.
Yeah, so the guy hears the gun cocking, and somebody says run, and that last bass that comes in, which kind of gets buried, but the last bass is him just running as fast as he can away from the fucking fire. And
Yeah, it definitely sounded like that.
yeah, so it just says run, and then the idea was at the very end he dies. But
Okay.
Oh man, that's deep, dude. Jeez.
I thought about putting like an EKG machine that like a heartbeat that slows down and then it's just flat lines. But then
Damn.
I decided not to add that at the end.
You went deep, bro.
Yeah, so that's my. I don't want to go through the whole thing, but that's my session right there.
Okay.
So yeah, I pretty much did bass, synth, vocals, and a bunch of samples during the drops to like build the drops. But besides that, I left room in the middles of everything. And everything at the beginning too, like that weird like eerie synth that comes in as well. That's me, and then that synth goes through the entire song. I'm holding one note the entire song, but yeah, yep.
Cool.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then I was like, I need drums. Best thing for the track is some fucking drums. So I sent it to Pat.
Yeah, he sent it to me, obviously thinking drums, obviously.
Avi.
Because I am the drum master. I cannot screen share right now. because the host has disabled screen sharing as a possibility.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Here. I'll give you this.
So
If you want a screen share, just let me know so I can make you a host.
Okay, yeah. I'll just show you guys real quick.
Does this screen share also share sound?
Yeah, I'll share sound as well. All right, so hopefully you guys can see this.
Mhm.
Can you guys see this? It's all
I like
pretty.
it.
It's got all these colors.
Very nice.
Yeah. So the top here is the sample, and then these are just the stuff that I added on top. As you can see, it's not a lot of stuff. I thought the
Nice.
sample sounded fucking great, and the first thing was this drop. So if we zoom in here, you can see on this drop right here. What I added was I added a symbol that is gated to basically like this automation here, right here at the bottom. It automates the gate so that it has this like stutter sound effect. So it sounds like this.
Yeah, that's great.
Right.
Yeah.
So then this is where the drums come in. This is the drum loop that I put in.
Yeah, dude, that sounds great. That sounds way different than what I got. That drum's like,
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
so what I did with that is I put on this thing called Love Filter, which is like a kind of cross between a flanger and a phaser that just really fucked up the hi-hats and made them sound interesting. And then the only other thing that I added to that was, and this kind of got buried a little bit, is I added this. This is like one of my favorite synthesizers in FL Studio. It's called the TS404, and this one is called a beep. And when you fuck with it, it sounds really interesting. So I'll just play you this pattern real quick. So it's very abrasive, obviously, and then there's an arpeggiator underneath that as well. So I put that on there. So those were the drums for the first thing, and then after the big drum part, I just added some pads. This was the double pad that I added. It's both of these are Fruity Loops Citrus, which is a pretty sweet, very versatile synthesizer. It sounds like this. Most of that I think got buried under a bunch of other shit, so you can't really hear it.
Yeah, but it adds so much. That's such a big.
It's
pad.
it's like atmospheric, right? So
yeah, there you go.
and then I heard this. So there was this like false. It felt to me like a false start where it was like almost building up to something and then nothing happened. The original is really naked. So let me play you what the original sounded like during this build up. You hear those stabs?
Yeah, that was you. No, that was Sarah.
That was Sarah.
That's some good stabs, dude.
And then right here.
Yeah.
I thought that that synthesizer was so delicate and
Hey,
sounded
what was
so
the? What was that from?
That was Sarah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
oh, yeah,
and then
dude, that's what
and
I
then
heard then.
yeah. So then the last drop here. There's the huge section of unused space here. Like this entire section is unused space. But then here's the drop that I heard and that I built around. If we zoom in, there's just two things going on. There's a reverse FX, like weird kind of crunchy sounding like reverse thing. And then there's a swell. And then there's that same cymbal gate that I used earlier. And then a crash. This is a crash right here. So if we just listen to it, you can hear it. So that was basically it.
It's cool. I like seeing this because then I know exactly what Syrup did. And I know exactly what you did.
Yeah. So I basically just built around the drops, and I left everything kind of in the middle, just completely clean, and just let it go. So yeah, that was essentially it.
That was
Just
cool,
a couple of additions, and just to see it. I'm not gonna do a lecture on gross beat tonight, so we'll have
Gross
to-
beat. I
we'll
was
have
trying to
s-
remember. I was about to say like, hey, are you gonna show us gross beat? Was that gross beat?
I can show you gross beat if you want, but not tonight. So I'll
Come
give you
on.
I'll give you a gross
Fuck,
I'll give you
man,
I'll give you
pressed so much. I want to see the thing.
I'll give you gross
Gross
beat tutorial. It's really useful, honestly.
I have no doubt.
All right, so
I love what you did, Paz. So sick.
yeah, thanks, man. So I believe after this, I think I sent it to Trevor. I believe Trevor was next.
Yeah.
So he can talk about what he did afterwards. But like I said, I mostly just added those really like 4 on the floor drum beats to the big drops, and then a couple of pads and some sound effects work. And other than that, I didn't really want to touch too much of it because it already sounded really good, and I didn't want to like muck it up. So I just left those alone, and then I sent it to Trevor, who can take it away.
Yeah. Like I said, my computer, I do this stuff on this computer, so I'm not going to do the screen sharing, but I got it and spent a lot of time like just on sounds and stuff. And definitely, yeah, I think I spent more time doing that than I did actually doing things. But I added some drums in after the first drop.
The quiet drums, right?
Yeah, they were like quiet and then they get louder.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a filter and they go over them. The do jedu do jedu do jedu do those drums. And then I don't know who it was, but somebody later actually sampled them again, like later, and like brought them out a lot, and I thought that was really cool. And they were like really distorted. That was tight. So I did those. And I don't know if there was really a lot of like technique there. I just wanted to do something simple, like 4 on the floor, but kind of like where like the snare, I don't know, just like something that was like a little bit off kilter, but there was also just still kind of 4 on the floor. I didn't want to like deviate too much.
Yeah.
And then I think I did 2 maybe I don't know. I have to look. I think I did 2 tracks and panned them left and right. I do that on a lot of things. I just think it sounds cool.
What did you pan left and right?
The drums.
Oh, okay, cool. Give some depth.
Yeah, I think I might not have. But I usually do that, so I'm pretty sure. But anyway, and then around that same part, before that second drop, like between the first and second drops, I had a synth that was like, it was just like the one note. It was like when the stabs are going on, like the dun dun dun. I had like a synth that was like, I fucking hang on one second. I can't remember like what it was. Yeah, it was just like a synth that's like dur, 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 dur. It's like one note, and it's like kind of like a little bit overdriven, has some delay on it, and then I added a second synth on top of it that sort of mimics the melody that Syrup had earlier on in the song. But it's not it's not like the whole like do 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 do. It's kind of just like it's like do 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 do. It's like kind of like one note from each, so it's like not as busy, but it's kind of like building it back up a little bit. And then that was it. Yeah, that's all I did.
That was during the second interlude.
Yeah, that was during the before the first or between the first and second drops.
Okay, yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
Thanks, man. And yeah, that was it. And I then sent it to Scotty.
Yeah, it was dope when I got it. You guys all did a great job before and after. It's so funny because I feel like this is like the antithesis of the last song we did. The last one,
Oh yeah.
this one just boom.
Yeah.
Great.
So true.
Like we were stargazing and now we're in the club. You know?
It's cool to know like the background, Sirope, like you describing like your idea and everything. I really like that a lot. But yeah, so I got it and I was like, oh hell yeah, I started moving. I can't.
And then
And then you passed it?
What is happening? What is going on?
Scott was just risky businessing it like all across his floor, you know, in the tube socks.
that was so good.
But yeah, I added
Nice. Let's see that DAW, dude.
like that kind of build thing there.
Can you play it again?
That's okay. I see it right after the first big part.
Yeah. And then this one was kind of off. I actually, when I listened to this again, I was like, I should have taken that part out. But I did like here.
Was that in there?
Dude,
It
it's too
sounded
like,
like a little motorcycle running away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Build thing right there. And then this part at the end.
Is it coming in and out for some reason?
yeah, I think Zoom's doing too good of a job of noise canceling. Oh, this isn't a human voice talking.
Yeah, Scotty, it's canceling out.
We can't hear it, Scott.
Oh, okay. But yeah, you can kind of see it's like that wall at the end there. But
At the before the last drop.
it is the last drop. Yeah, right before the last drop, it's like a little wave, which is a kind of off too. Like a lot of these were performances where I listened to it and then I bumped it back. I'm like, it's kind of off, but at the same time, I'm glad I did leave it in because with everything else, you can't hear the slip ups as much, the little rolls, the wrong note. So yeah, this one was fun.
What were? Can you describe the sounds that you used at all?
Yeah, one of them was kind of that swell one that I used from one of the other ones. It was 10 actually. It's kind of like, and then
Okay.
that this one right here. But yeah.
Cool, because so far everyone's adding to making the drops bigger, like the build up to the drop.
Exactly.
That's so cool.
And then yeah, just the kind of lead thing coming in and then hitting with a couple layers. One that's like a saw, kind of more like a sweep, and then the other one that's just the arpeggiator kind of drifting through the what's it, low pass filter. You know, going back. So yeah, and then I sent it to Mr. Harut.
Yeah.
Word, that was sick, man.
I guess I could screen share just to show a lot of my stuff I deleted by mistake. So I have like an old save one, but I just took the audio file from when I was done, put it in here so I can kind of show you guys. Am I?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, this works. I don't know. Hold on. Can you hear this? Because sometimes reason's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it. Yeah.
All right, sweet. So I did the 8-bit sounds. like coming in here. And then
Oh yeah.
That melody's you. That's
I figured that was you.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's great. That part's
cool.
great.
That was a great.
Yeah, that
melody.
was sick. That was sick. I like that.
there's a harmony here.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, there's that. So it's all with this. Just I took a preset and kind of messed with it a little bit. Did, like these 3 different oscillators going through 2 different filters.
So that's a 3 oscillator synthesizer.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And then it's being 8-bit-ized even further using all this crap. And then there's an arpeggiator for this part here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty subtle.
It sounds pretty good. I heard it at the end.
There's that, and then I went nuts with it.
Yeah, I knew that was you, man.
Yeah.
How do you do that? It's so cool. The arpeggiation, or
that part got deleted, but no, I just went in like this is.
You drew it in
track,
MIDI.
and I drew in MIDI like just crazy lines, like crazy run-ups going up and down. It wasn't this. This is still in there. It's on one ear, and then that other one is pan. So unfortunately, I accidentally exited out of the program and hit do not save. So I can't show you how nutty that MIDI roll looked.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it ended up sounding like just like, and then just at the end here, that was it. So just all those 8-bit, all the crazy 8-bit lines.
Yeah.
Which I thought were too loud on this version, but by the end it actually blended just fine. So
Yeah.
yep, and that was it. And then I gave it to Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. That was really dope.
yeah.
Thanks.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
you with the cilantro. It's cilantro time.
Good time.
He plans it. Oh, I'm gonna make salsa. It's Bandemic night. Oh man, it cracks me up.
Yeah, it's good.
Keep it spicy.
All right. Can you let me screen share, Syrup?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to share audio. I don't know if it does that by default.
When you choose screen share, there's a checkbox in the bottom left that says share computer audio. So just check that as well.
Okay.
Do you see that?
Yeah, I think so.
When you hit screen share, you should be able to choose it as a
Okay.
bot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Share computers down. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Let me find it here. Oh yeah, here it is. All right.
Zach, here you go, dude.
Also,
Okay.
God.
Phil with
No,
the.
this is so primitive.
I know. Yeah, that's what I was saying before. This program is very old school. and
Oh
it's-
my god, amazing.
This shit looks like Sibelius from 2002. Like,
It's like we're in the game.
holy shit.
And since I'm not very good at this program, I record a lot of
Yeah, but
tracks.
Look
A
how
lot of tracks.
Look how many
detailed.
tracks you have. Look how many.
Stay
Look how
on
many
Pat's-
tracks he
I
has.
mean,
Stay on the
y'all,
first
y'all,
track. It really looks great.
y'all
Like,
heard all those harmonizing guitars. You knew it was gonna be.
Yeah, dude.
I knew
Those
it was gonna be
bands?
beautiful.
You knew what it was.
No.
Okay, so I'll just go ahead and you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and mute. I'm gonna go ahead and mute the main track
No.
and just play what I played. So here's
Okay.
the first one. the first one I did.
Bro, those palm mutes are so
Dude,
fucking
so
hard, dude.
So
Dude.
fucking hard, dude.
And they're like, oh,
It's
dude,
so
What
oh
did
my
you-
God.
Phil, what pedals did you use there?
Well,
Because
that's the Rev G4 pedal that Zach recommended to me.
okay, yeah.
Mixed with EMG pickups, I think really bring that out.
Dude,
And I'll show you this too.
You have a
those
whammy-
bands
you have a
are
whammy
so
in there?
good.
How are you doing that? Wow.
Whammy.
That's my whammy bar.
Okay, that's totally cool.
Never, I can't open Pod Farm right now. That's fine. I have to have it plugged in. Okay.
You can get. I think if you just click that message, it goes away, and you can still.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, it's pretty basic, my tone, because I use my pedals. So I just let me open it. My tone.
Fart, dude.
That's my tone. Yeah. See, it won't load for some reason without it plugged in.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, okay. So that's how you manage the pedals.
Yeah. Okay. And then here's the next guitar part. Just.
So you're not using your physical pedals?
Yeah. That's just doubled guitars, one on the left, one on the right ear. I do that with everything. Layer all my guitar parts.
Yeah.
And that's like kind of during the lull in the middle.
Yeah.
Like where not a lot is going on. I recognize those guitar parts instantly. I was like, that's got to be Phil.
Yeah, for sure.
And this first distorted heavy guitar part, I just followed Sirope's bass on that, so that's where I got all that.
Right, yeah.
And then as it's building up, I come in with these guitars in the left and right ear, just downbeats. That.
I hopefully no one takes this as an offense, but that section sounded to me like the best kind of Tool song.
Yeah.
I
agree.
Like it had a very Tool vibe to me. That sounded really cool. Like it
Sure.
in the good Tool, not the shitty masturbatory Tool. But in this case, the good version.
Yeah, I really like Tool, so that's cool with me.
No. We don't have to have that discussion, but.
So, and then the next part, I follow Harut's little synth solo, the dun 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 dun, and then I harmonize with that too. So here it is. Goes into the next build up, into the next drop, and I follow the bass again that Sirope did.
God, those bands.
Okay, and then the final thing I did. Thanks, Remy, for adding to that.
I couldn't tell. There was no vocals in there, right? That was just Remy.
Yeah. Okay. And then the final thing I did during Haru's crazy ass solo, I just went nuts and just did alternate picking.
Like that.
All right, Remy. Be quiet. That's it. That's
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, man, that was a lot of guitars, dude, and it sounds fucking sick.
Yeah.
Dude.
Thanks. I spent a lot of time on this one, so
I don't think that when I heard this or sent it or had time to ruminate on it over the last week and a half at all that there was going to be any sort of metal vibes going on, and I'm fucking about it, dude. I'm happy that it's there, dude, because it weirdly like works. It sounds sick.
yeah, this felt like my opportunity, so I took it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
well done.
Implement my style.
The first,
Yeah.
hearing your stuff solo was really fucking cool. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was really dope. Thanks for sharing that, Phil. That's awesome.
No problem.
Hey, when you do you have EQ on that software?
No, but I have a lot of EQ settings on Pod Farm.
Pod Farm, yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, is my screen share off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You can go back to looking at porn now.
All right.
So after you were done adding like just the fucking most metal guitar shit ever,
Yeah,
who did you send it to?
I sent it to Zach.
Okay, you sent it to Zach. Okay.
Leftovers.
Zach's too busy playing SF3.
Here he is.
All right, can you guys see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I got it, like Phil's part was fucking awesome. And like I want to do guitar, so I did that like reverse guitar. That was me. I think that was pretty clear. And I automated it, so it goes from like left to right to left.
Oh yeah, drastically. That's cool.
It's kind of got that like dark desert vibe. And then here was my favorite thing I did though on this track was
This is my speaker.
So there was like this lull in the track where it calms down when Scotty comes in with that like cool synth, and I like it, but it went on too long. Like I felt like it needed some drums, so I added these kind of house type drums. Hold on. So I added these, like these.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And then like I don't know if you guys can hear that, but and then I like as the beat changed, I changed the drums to like these and I stacked them to kind of build with like the beat. And then at the end I did these like
Oh yeah.
I did this. And like I thought the part was really cool on its own, but it was like, God, that's like 50 seconds of like a breakdown. And I felt like we needed to get the energy back, so I put the drums in.
No, those that sample was really well placed for sure. I think.
I like the triplet drums in there. I was really hoping triplet would end up in there. I like
it builds. Yeah, it's like 3 different drum samples, but I still kept a little bit of the lull because I like how like Scotty's synth comes in and yeah. I don't know. But I listened to it like a bunch, like with it, without it, and I definitely think it like improved the song.
Yeah. That's good. That's good shit.
Yeah,
Zach.
you just like you guys so far before I got it, like everybody just build up the build-ups perfectly. I got the thing, I was like, this is sick. Like the first minute.
Yeah, then I sent it to Mr. Remy.
I was like, this is perfect. I already knew right off the bat I was not gonna touch the beginning, or barely anyways. And then there's like I guess the first drop. There's like the first drop happens. Then I'm gonna share my DAW. Make it easier for me to explain what I did. Can you guys see it? Do I need to do something on my end? Let's see.
Try it
Make
now.
sure make sure when you choose share screen that on the bottom left of the window you choose share computer audio as well.
Where is that?
When you click share screen, you should see a pop-up.
I know.
and
I'm looking for share screen.
It's at the bottom.
Big green button at the bottom.
Big green button at the bottom.
I see it.
And then click on the bottom left. There's a check mark of share computer audio.
Share computer audio. Yeah.
Share computer sound. Share. Okay,
Yeah, there
cool.
you go. Yeah.
All right, so this is this.
And what is this? Is this Pro Tools or what are you using?
This
here?
is Logic. I'm using Logic.
Oh, it's Logic. Oh, okay.
So
You use like all the DAWs, Audacity to Logic.
No, I just use I know Pro Tools a little bit, Ableton and Logic. I miss Ableton so much. Anyways, so the bottom one is the track I got. So like, yeah, I do nothing until the first time, like the second like quiet part after the first like heavy part, if you can call it that. And I mean all that. It's all sick. I was just like, oh, I can't believe it. It's amazing. I was like, damn, Phil. Meow, 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 meow.
That's already heard.
Yeah, dude, I tried the blue over there is some bass. The blue is audio. The green is also audio, but the green it's audio it's MIDI that's been converted to audio because I like working on audio better than MIDI. But then that's what I started with here. So this.
What is that?
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Anyways, this happens. Trying to find it. Why is it not showing up? Oh yeah, that was MIDI. So now it's audio and there's no effect. I was trying to figure out what the effect was, but some kind of phaser with a pulsing thing to it.
I didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear it?
No.
No.
Can you hear this?
No.
No.
Okay, let me go back to that whole thing. How do you share computer sound? It's definitely working. Well, it's okay. Whatever, I guess.
I'll just pretend Scott's audio of making
Crickets.
salsa really, really loudly is what you did.
So you guys can't hear this. You didn't hear just this.
I can't hear anything. No.
Fuck. Fucking Zoom fail right there. I did everything right.
That's weird. Yeah, it might be the DAW is sending to the interface instead of I don't know.
Okay, good point. Let's see. Temporary output. No, Zoom audio device.
Not input,
Let's see.
output.
Output Zoom. That's fine. Okay, let's try that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. So this is all. I was like, yeah, okay, what's going on? Amazing, and then this happened. And then I do this. And it doesn't really mean anything, but it was just like way under the guitars and stuff that were starting to pop up to create more tension, and I left it on those 3 notes and then used the wheel.
That's really cool sounding.
That's it for now. And then there's a build up, which I didn't do anything. So
Bro, I
big
feel like
part-
that made like all the parts of my spine like start shifting.
it's
Yeah, that shit was really interesting.
that was unnerving.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool sounding. Don't get me wrong.
I mean,
no
dude,
shade.
that whole track with the build-ups, like, yeah, like the heart's pumping at like. at
That's
some
so
point.
much tension. That's really cool,
So much
man.
tension.
Yeah, that's really cool. Sorry to interrupt. Keep going.
And then you see here, this is there's bass drums and some sick synth, which I guess I heard what Syrup did and I tried to emulate that and do something else and go somewhere else. But that part, it was like the longest part of the song. And it felt, when it hits to it, because you have like those like dun, 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 those big electric bass sounds. Right, Syrup? How do you call those things?
They're like stabs.
The stabs, yeah. The stabs were like super high energy. And I love this way they sound. So I didn't want to take that down. All I could think of is like, how do I make the next part like explode? Because it lacked energy when it explodes.
The end of that, yeah, of the end of whatever happens towards the end of the second chorus, I guess you can call it. It builds up so perfect.
What right here? What I was about to play, or
like, I guess after the second drop, I call the second chorus, even though it's not a chorus. It builds really well. Like everything happened, this entire build that you see on the right of the screen is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this to me, when I got it and I showed you guys when I showed the screen, this was like a fake out build up, right?
Yeah.
Like there's no big drop after this. Like it's in the version that I got, which obviously was totally different, is it builds up and then it just completely drops and there's no drums and there's these like weird like gossamer kind of like ghostly synthesizer that Syrup did on top. And obviously everyone like dogpiled onto that and it sounds totally different, but this was like a fake out basically. Like it wasn't an actual drop, you know?
Yeah. Remy, did you move it to 120 BPM?
No, I did not. I know it was 124 and I forgot, so I started working on MIDI before I could do that. And when I went to change the tempo, my MIDI also changed tempo, and I didn't have time to go into manual and figure out how to make that not happen. So I didn't use a click track. I just played all of what you're seeing is all by ear. There's no quantization. I was just like balls to the walls playing with my fingers on my keyboard.
Oh, okay.
Even the double bass in the end. Yeah. And that's because I didn't know how to do it. Like, and it was already like 2-3 p.m. I was like, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. But I had some other ideas. I'm glad it turned out the way it did.
Okay. So play this part.
So this is the first big part that explodes. I'm gonna play with everything, and I'm slowly gonna turn down the original so you guys can hear what I did there.
Okay.
So pretty much with the drums, like Trevor already started his like cool beat, and it's going under all this, and I was like, okay, how do I put more energy into it? I was like, okay, crash cymbal.
Yeah.
And then I pretty much kind of learned quickly what you played, Trevor, and I just used Logic drum samples and used those.
Oh yeah.
Even that little break in the middle, which it took me a while to figure out what you were doing there, but I
yeah.
just that snare, that cool time.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's play this. Yeah. Wait.
That is so Super Nintendo.
No Super Nintendo, dude. Street Fighter shit. Here, I just kept some drum and snare going to like keep it going. That's
Bro!
that
That's fucking bananas, dude.
That's what I call
I'm
a
sorry,
dragon.
I feel
This
bad
is my
that I
dragon.
probably just laughed over that entire thing, but what the
What
fuck,
the
dude?
fuck
How
was
did you even
that?
think to do that? How did that even come to your brain as a thing to do right there? That's so funny.
Also, that
Why does it work?
that preceding section is just SNES classic soundtrack.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, dude. It sounds so good. It sounds so good. Yeah.
I feel like it's super busy though. Like there's so much, man.
There's so much, but I was like, I'm gonna go balls out on that one part of the song because it needs to explode, in my opinion. I was like, video game, party. Yeah, keep doing this.
It's like approaching Dracula's castle in Castlevania 4.
Yeah.
That's how it starts, by the way. It's prettier.
I wonder how many graphics total between all of us there are. Like how many?
This part is relatively normal, but this at the
Listen
end.
to this. I added
This
something.
at the end.
Yeah.
Listen.
I mean, what in the fuck?
Like black mid. You guys know what black?
It works, man. It's a build-up. It's tension.
dude.
I feel like the acid just kicked in.
Black
Yeah.
MIDI.
Yeah,
think that's
it's
kinda
literally
sick,
fucking.
dude.
It's literally fucking Black MIDI.
Oh, I did the fade out too.
Yeah,
I just remembered.
Oh, okay.
What else did I do? There's a bass here.
Oh, nice. I was gonna ask who did that. I like that a lot. That goes with the drums that Zach put in there. Like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
with the
really
house
sick.
drums.
Yeah.
Put
like
claps
that a
in there
lot.
too. I didn't do anything here because that was the epitome of the song. It was perfect.
Wait, I thought someone added like double bass or something.
I did right here, the green part.
Oh, so you did add something.
Yeah, it's the double bass and the snare. That's like a counter kind of thing.
That is so audacious.
I got a faded track, so I faded with it. That's all. That's it.
Dude, that shit is so over the top. It like makes me giggle.
Yeah, you were not shy about going last at all. Like,
Yeah, but I didn't. It's not loud, you know. Like I kept
Yeah.
everything like pretty low in the mix. So
Yeah, but like it was like tasteful Euro dance, and then you just made it under oath. Like